The Avenger, sworn enemy of evil, is actually Jim Brandon, a famous biochemist. Through his numerous scientific experiments, Brandon has perfected several inventions to aid him in his crusade against crime as the Avenger. Most remarkable of these inventions is the highly secret diffusion capsule, which cloaks him in the black light of invisibility. Brandon's assistant, the beautiful Fern Collier, is the only one who shares his secrets and knows that he is the man the underworld fears as the Avenger. And now, the Avenger, and death rings the bell.
I'll drop you and Fern off at your office, Jim.
Okay, Inspector.
Thanks for taking us to lunch, Inspector.
Hey, you're welcome, Fern.
Oh, say, Inspector, I have those chemical reports ready on the Hadley case. You can pick them up if you want to.
Good, I'll do that.
Oh, look, there must be a big fire somewhere.
Sure looks that way.
Say, the whole fire department's out. This is something big. What do you say we tag along, Inspector?
I think we better, Jim.
There it is. That big tenement house at the end of the block.
Why, the